Yeah. Late night table, mic in the middle, cold cup sweating, room goes still. You hear that knock from the other side. We don't flinch, we step inside. Old house grown, floorboard talk, green glow blink by the basement wall. Some say luck, some say lies. We keep it raw on an impromptu truth. Come closer, don't turn away. Every shadow got something to say. If the air gets thin and the hair stands up, you know it's time, you know what's up. An impromptu truth. Ghosts in the room. An impromptu truth. We call them through. An impromptu truth. Mop on the glass. An impromptu truth. What just passed? Yeah. Backseat radio spits out static. Old wife tales with the hard, loud habit. Footsteps pound where nobody stood. Cold spot hits like a switch gone good. We got dates, got names, got signs. Creepy little facts in a crooked line. From the attic dust to the black-eyed stare. Every strange thing ends up there. Come closer, don't turn away. Every shadow got something to say. If the walls lean in and the candles bow, you know we're there, you know it now. An impromptu truth. Ghosts in the room. An impromptu truth. We call them through. An impromptu truth. Moth on the glass. An impromptu truth. What just passed? Seance to scrapyard, gray dirt to gold. Every weird old story wants to be told. If the map tears open and the night runs red, we chase that line with a living thread. An impromptu truth. Ghosts in the room. An impromptu truth. We call them through. An impromptu truth. Moth on the glass. An impromptu truth. What just passed? An impromptu truth. Say it loud. An impromptu truth. Spell it out.
Rush it. Nah, hold it. No, pass it. It's not pressure. It's not pressure. We sitting in the loop that don't quite close. Hands moving slow like they forgot the code. Flame hang still, it don't dance or twitch. Like time got paused on a halfway glitch. Somebody grin, but it's been too long. Like the face keep dragging after it's gone. I reach out late, but I feel it first. Like the moment flipped and reversed the verse. It's not pure pressure. It's just your turn. It's not pure pressure, it's just your turn. Don't grip too tight, let the moment burn. Pass it slow, watch the whole thing bend. Up the start, don't know where it ends. It's not pure pressure, it's just your turn. Feel that leg when the world adjourn. Every move, leave a second behind. Like you're walking through your own rewind. I seen the past before it reached my hand. Like I already knew before it began. Took one pull, then it stretched too wide. Like the breath kept going from inside. Banjo don't pluck, it just melts and slides. Notes drip down and then multiply. 808 hit, but it bloom instead. Like it grew out slow in the back of my head. Somebody talk, but I hear it twice. Then the third, that don't sound right. Then the fourth, but it come from me, and I don't remember saying a thing. Now pressure. Now pressure. Now pressure. This your turn. This your turn. This your like it never left. Just change the plan. Everybody here, but they're slightly wrong. Like copies humming a softer song. Eyes glow dim, but they don't align. Like they see through me and behind. The laugh once, but it echoed back from a place I ain't even at. Tried to stand, but the ground ain't firm. Just sink real slow, like it learned to turn. Then I hear it clear, not from outside. It's not pure pressure, it's just your turn. Ain't no lesson you gotta earn. Let it pass, let it come back through. It ain't stuck, it's just moving you. It's not pure pressure, it's just your turn. If it been, let the whole thing curve. We ain't lost, we just gotta line. Well, whatever they call in time, don't rush it. It was always your turn.
Down on Concrete Road, mud on my tires, old cane poles bent by the campfire. Saw big prints by the bank, fresh in the clay. Hair on the limb line made me back away. Mister, don't laugh, I know what I saw. Tall as a pine, with a bear trap jaw, he let out a call. Made the cattail shake, then he slipped through the dark like a blacked out wave. Concrete monster, concrete monster. He lives where the cypress lean. Concrete monster, concrete monster. You ain't been where I've been. Daddy said, boy, keep your light low. Some things in the woods ain't meant to show. Found a bent fish cage and a torn out boot. Half of a beer can and a 40 footprint root. Had a peepaw grin in the truck bed dust. Said if he wants that smoke, he can smell your rust. So I rolled on slow past that split rail fence. Heart in my throat and my knees all tense. Mister, don't laugh, I know what I heard. A branch cracked loud, then a pitiful chirp. He took one step and the whole lane bowed. Then he vanished clean in the night somehow. Concrete monster, concrete monster. He lives where the cypress lean. Concrete monster, concrete monster. You ain't been where I've been. Now the boys still talk at the bait shop door about a shadow in the reeds and a mark on shore. If you see two eyes in that mossy gloom, best keep your mouth shut and you'll pick up room. Concrete monster, concrete monster. He lives where the cypress lean. Concrete monster, concrete monster. You ain't been where I've been. Concrete monster, concrete monster. Mud track legend and he ain't no joke. Concrete monster, concrete monster. Better mind that creekside smoke.
Late night table, mic in the middle, cold cup sweating, room goes still. You hear that knock from the other side. We don't flinch, we step inside. Old house grown, floorboard talk, green glow blink by the basement wall. Some say luck, some say lies. We keep it raw on an impromptu truth. Come closer, don't turn away. Every shadow got something to say. If the air gets thin and the hair Yeah, yeah. Backseat radio spits out static. Old wife tales with the hard, loud habit. Footsteps pound where nobody stood. Cold spot hits like a switch gone good. We got dates, got names, got signs. Creepy little facts in a crooked line. From the attic dust to the black-eyed stare. Every strange thing ends up there. Come closer, don't turn away. Every shadow got something to say. If the walls lean in and the candles bow, you know we're there, you know it now. An impromptu trial. Ghosts in the room. An impromptu trial. We call them through. An impromptu trial. Moth on the glass. An impromptu trial. What just passed? Seance to scrapyard, gray dirt to gold. Every weird old story wants to be told. If the map tears open and the night runs red, we chase that line with a living thread. An impromptu trial. Ghosts in the room. An impromptu trial. We call them through. An impromptu trial. Moth on the glass. An impromptu trial. What just passed? An impromptu trial. Say it loud. An impromptu
Pulled up past the bait shop sign. Mic light red in the screen glow mine. Old timer said, boy, you ask too much. I said, truth's got teeth and I'm here to touch. We heard chains on a dead end road. Saw two eyes where the cornrows hold. One girl swore she felt the cold hand. One man said he saw a black dog stand. I don't flinch when the floorboards creak. I don't laugh when a witness speaks. Tape rolls on, let the stories fly. If it's out there, I wanna know why. An impromptu truth. Say it loud, say it true. An impromptu truth. Out here in the backwoods, ghosts and lights in the field. Cryptids, aliens seal. An impromptu truth. We tell it like it is. Got a truck stop preacher online.
Guys, wait.
Said he saw a shadow block the sun. Got a deer hunter still white as chalk. Where a silver shade cut through the stalks. Mama prayed with a tear streak face at her nursery.
Are you okay, sir?
Pace and the county man with the folded
Oh my
grin
God, see
won't
that?
say
Look, it's going
much,
up, it's
but
taking
he
off.
wants back.
No fucking way.
Boots on wood and a
What the fuck? It just went out to
steady hand.
space.
Every broken soul
It just went
got a
out.
buried stand. If the night got a name, let it ring. I'm just a boy with a cord and string. An impromptu truth. Say it loud, say it true.
Turn the light off. It's in the corner.
An impromptu truth. Out here in the backwoods, ghosts and lights in the field. Cryptids,
now.
aliens seal. An impromptu truth. We tell it like it is.
Get somebody out here.
What's going on now, sir?
That son of a bitch is about 6'9", I don't know.
Do you see him now, sir?
Yes, I'm walking right in.
You hear that knock from a place within. Some chase fame, some chase the proof. I chase the voice behind the roof. If they lie, then the lie won't last. If they're real, then the real comes fast.
There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the
An
inside.
impromptu truth.
Oh my God.
Say it loud, say it true. An impromptu truth. Out here in the backwoods, ghosts and lights in the field. Cryptids, aliens seal. An impromptu truth. We tell it like it is.
Yo, what the fuck's going on, everybody? What do you think of them songs right there? Ask what's up, brother.
On?
Hey, what's going on? Welcome, everybody, to the season 5 premiere of An Impromptu Truth. Like them songs, don't you? Dude, that new intro song is fire. I don't care what anybody says. I love that shit. Love it. Hold on, let me get my stuff going on over here. We're going to shoot out some invites because we're going to do a little panel bullshit around for the season premiere. We're going to go through chat real quick. Hold up. All right, here we go. Yo, Bass, check out the way I got this laid out now, right? I took and screwed the mic actually into the thing. So now, I ain't got no excess in there. Yo, coming along. 5 years, and we're coming along nicely. All right, we're going to do roll call. What's going on? G Music, Wedge, Truth Walker, Miss Arlene, Frankie Too Sweet, Track Lorna. Who else we got up in here? Chuck Pointer, what's going on, brother? Titan, I know you're here. I cannot figure out for the life of me why I can't fucking see you.
Yeah, yo, Titan, I'm looking. I got you on my phone, but I do not see you on the back end of the chat.
Like, I don't
I see you there.
Why.
You're there.
Yeah, I don't know why, but thank you for showing up, brother. Appreciate you. Who else we got up in here? Mr. Bryce, brother, you missed your song, man. You missed your song. We might take an intermission and play it again because that one was actually really good too. Send me
Bryce, waiting to get that YouTube page.
Truth, bro. Send me an MP3 of that jam, Impromptu Truth. I need some more of that. The like anthem-ish one. Yeah, okay, no problem. I got you. Yo, you gotta go on Facebook. Send me your phone number so I can send it to you through the phone because Facebook Messenger won't let you send like audio links. Oh, and I got a remix. All right, so Sunday night, was it Sunday night? The night we did the show with Maya, right? I played a song called Pine Barrens Howl. Right, it's about the Jersey Devil. That song the original was actually all right, and I did a remix for it, and the remix is like, what the hell is it called? The mutant gin remix or some shit like that. Yo, absolute fire. But yeah, Miss Arlene, in the video, that's the intro song. That one's called Backroads Truth. In the hold up. That's going on. Why did the shit slow down for you? I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't see the
Beth, can you hear me? Am I good?
one new photo though.
Am I lagging?
No, you're all right. Play it again, during
The what?
Because
all right, so that intro, that's like version 2 of the new intro. I have the third final one loaded up, but I forgot to put it on into StreamYard. I thought I did. Que sera. Okay, back to names. Wedge, what's up? Who else is in here? I saw Frankie Too Sweet. Who else is in here? I said Truth Walker. Who else? We got 19 people. I ain't saying 19 names, people. Come on. We think Willie Cut. What's going on, brother? So listen. Every show we say this. We're nice over here. I generally think we are. We talk a lot of shit about different topics, but we're generally nice, and we'll call you out. We'll give you a shout out. Say hi. We're doing this shit for 5 years. Why creep around? Why lurk? Wave. Say hi to the blue meanies. All right, so hold up. Let me start sending out these invites. Hold up. So we got one going to. Hey, listen. All right. So you know what?
I'm still waiting to talk about Mortal Kombat.
You can't do it yet.
You're killing me. That's just gonna be out of the movie theaters before you go see it. It's gonna be in the discount theater over there on Dawson.
Probably. All right, that's Mr. Bryce.
Yeah, I get out early tomorrow. I might go see that shit again tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So, dude. Oh, Mr. G, if I missed Mr. G, if I missed him. What's up, Mr. G?
Mr. G, yo. Dude, I forgot I gotta take these damn these fucking antibiotics, man. These crazy.
Oh yeah, all right. So, story of the week is Bass had 2 wisdom teeth pulled, and at the beginning of this whole situation, all he wanted to do was go get his chipped tooth cap. So now he's to the point where they've pulled 2 fucking wisdom teeth out of his mouth.
That didn't hurt.
So,
And they didn't even pull the right fucking.
Bryce said Mortal Kombat.
They pulled the one before.
Bryce said Mortal Kombat.
See, Bryce.
Played again. Truth at intermission. Yeah, I'm gonna play Bryce's at intermission again. I got a couple of different versions of that one. That Impromptu Truth one. Ooh, Willie Cut. What's going on, brother? All right. I will be on the chat. Wedge, what are you speaking Greek? What are you talking about in the chat, bro? All right. So we just gonna bullshit tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Talk about whatever we want to talk about. But one of the things I have wanted to bring up was what the fuck was it? Oh, did you guys see my TikTok? If you guys follow me on TikTok, did you guys see that fucking TikTok video I posted? All right, so we went and rented, got a new place to stay, and there's like a big shed, and I wouldn't say it's shed. It probably was a garage back in the day, but now it's a shed, and it's got like a there we go, and it's got like a loft area up top, right? So. I open up the door. I'm looking around in there and shit. There's some old bikes off there in the corner. I look up and I see this loft. There's a little fucking rinky-dink ladder that goes up there. So I'm like, all right, I'll climb up this ladder, see what's up there. So I start climbing up this ladder, right? And I'm facing the wall this way. So the loft, it turns. We'll cut into the studio at stage. So when I'm looking at the wall, you start turning your head like this, and it opens up, and it's just fucking black space back there, and I don't see anything. Then I actually turn my body to right here, facing behind me. Listen, I almost shit my pants. I turn around. I'm like fucking 9 feet up, 10 feet up on this rinkety-dink ladder. I'm turning around slowly, and I see a fucking antique faced doll, like decaying and shit, staring at me while I'm coming up the ladder. Dude, I almost fell off that shit. I legit almost died. And that thing is coming down and getting tossed. I don't need no Annabelle looking shit messing with me. You know what I mean? Nah, it ain't funny, man. I almost.
Yeah, it is.
Listen,
Heart attack. You look like fucking Shaggy and Scooby leaving that motherfucking place.
I almost did. Like that shit was not cool, bro. I think whoever stayed here before did that shit on purpose. Like, yo, we're gonna mess with these people.
You know what's real strange is that shit is so close to the old jail. I mean, like, you could from where this house is, you could throw a rock if you have a good enough arm, a strong arm. You could throw a baseball and hit the old jail.
Like when I tell you, it was like the ladder's like a fucking 12 or 13 foot like lean-to ladder. You just lean the shit up against the wall. You can climb up there. It's like the single rung. No, yeah, I'm not doing that. I won't be doing that again.
That shit didn't break.
Right. And then my oldest son, he comes home from school. He's like, yo, where'd you see that doll at? Before I watched my TikTok on the way home from school on the bus. I was like, yeah, I'll take you to go see it. But everything's going to be changing here pretty soon. So the news right now, guys, as you know, I've been in a closet that's about like a 2.5, 3 foot by like maybe a 7 foot closet. I'm actually in a new place. I actually have a place to set up a studio where we can sit down and have people come in and fucking interview and stuff like that. That's going to be pretty fun. Which pill would I take? I haven't seen a Matrix in a while, so you got to remind me which color does what. Red pill is what? Out of the matrix. Blue pill still the matrix.
Yep.
Red pill.
We took that red pill a long time ago.
Yeah, me and Bass were red pill way a long time ago. Bryce, I sent you the invite, bro. You're still in here. Oh, I can't get on my stomach hurting. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Oh,
What happened?
all right, I got you. Now he's got a case of the bubbless. Hey, Jake.
Chappelle said,
You know what?
a case of the mud bud.
A case of the Google and Moogle is.
You know, hold up. Let's see. I'm sending out an invite here. Let's see if he hops in. Certain person needs to check their messenger.
What the crazy part is, right? I don't feel any pain from getting my wisdom teeth taken out. Like initially, I felt
my
like
background's giving Matrix vibes.
Other than that,
My background's giving Matrix. Oh, you mean in the back there? Okay. Yeah, no, dude.
But I tell you what, man, they fucking gave me these 800 ibuprofens. That if you got pain, that shit shuts everything down. You will not feel no more pain. It's fucking bullshit.
Those were what they gave me when my back went.
Dude, I seen one of the guys who runs the front desk at the gym next door to us, a big dude named Eddie. He's also a dentist. And I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I had a couple of teeth pulled in the back, and I told him what they prescribed me and whatnot, right? I was like, they gave me 800 milligram ibuprofens and some amoxicillin. He was like, all right, amoxicillin, take that shit as scheduled. Make sure you take it on time because it's an antibiotic. He's like, now with the ibuprofen, treat them just like gold. I was like, what? He's like, yeah. Like if you got any kind of pain anywhere,
yeah,
treat them just like gold.
You remember, dude? You remember? I was stuck at a fucking 90-degree angle.
I started laughing. I'm like, dude, I don't even really like taking aspirin like that. So, like, these shits are fucking. They're not. I don't want to say massive, but dude, I'm gonna tell you, I crushed them up like I was a little kid and crushed them up. like legit, they are the size of the from the tip of my knuckle on my pinky to the tip. Can't do that.
All right, so Wilco, you still up in Binghamton?
Oh yeah, we'll be till Tuesday.
Fuck you doing up there?
Delivering some high-tech equipment to the college.
Okay, all right.
It might be underneath an NDA. You can't say nothing.
Nope. All we know is it's in crates.
So,
got a crowbar and a hammer.
Got him.
Shit. There's some shit. I had a fucking. I wanted to talk about something. I just fucking forgot what it was. It's been a long. It'll come back to me, guys. You know how it works over here. Hey, what's up, Carl? How you doing this evening?
No, hold on. I just want to put this up. That's what I mean. I do not smoke these shit. I just don't like taking whole pills, so I'll crush them shits up and like throw them in my mouth, then chase them with a bottle of water. I do not like swallowing whole pills.
Nah, he doesn't like goodies or BC powder.
I don't.
That's what I want. That's what that. So when Bass got his teeth pulled, I came up with a conspiracy. I was like, "Yo, is there a conspiracy to get people to have their wisdom teeth pulled?" But I don't think there is. I just think it's a general health thing nowadays. Because a lot of people are getting their fucking.
There had to be a reason behind it originally. The original reason had to be something behind it.
Yeah, there's a reason behind everything.
I think the main reason was because wisdom teeth always coming in crooked, and it compact all your teeth together.
Yeah, something about like the human jawline isn't able to fit that many teeth, so they have to pull the wisdom teeth out or compacting them. And there's another thing I want to talk about, but this is we're not monetized over here, but we're not monetized over here, but I don't need them taking the channel completely down. There's a theory, Bash, you've heard me talk about this theory before about a certain how would I even label that? A certain community having a serial killer. You've heard me talk about that before.
Yep.
Every day I'm more certain. Every day I'm more certain, and that body count has got to be massive.
Are we talking about a certain?
Where I go, I'll put where. Hold on, where you? We don't have.
Now we're not even. We can't even get into a broad statement about that because no. I'll tell you what. Hold on.
I'm writing it in private chat. We'll cut if you can see it.
Shit, they might be able to see that. Hold on.
Might be able to see it. Oh shit. But yeah, I'm completely convinced because
I can't see it. It didn't come up.
What? I didn't put it in.
Okay.
All right, I'll put it in. I'll type it in. I got it. You can see it?
Yeah.
Wilcott, you see that? Don't say it out loud.
Never heard of that.
Listen. I'm telling you, it's think of the way they rock, right? Think of the way they rock. The body count could be massive.
Cultish.
The body count could be massive.
Dude, you ever see that video down in New York City where they were coming out of tunnels underneath buildings? Like, dude walked them on there, seen like 5 or 6 of them crawling out of tunnels like rats. Damn, I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry.
Oh, and during the investigation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like something that was supposed to be shut down or something like that, and they were actually still down there, and they caught them crawling out of freaking like holes out of the concrete and shit. It's really wild.
But yeah, Carl, we're doing good. Colton's all right. He's getting big. So you know the wild thornberries? He's just like that little kid, that one little wild ass kid. Colton is feral. He is feral. Like he's not speaking yet. All right. He's been diagnosed autistic, but he's working on it. Like he can do his signs and everything like that. But he's like that kid from Wild Thornberries. He's just like making noises and pointing and just tearing shit up. Like, bro, you got to relax. Like yesterday I was trying to nap. This man stood over me and hit me in the head with a box. Like, dude, like he's by far out of the 5. Out of the 5, he's by far the worst 2-year-old. And he's got a damn battery in him. But I let him know. He's all right. He's the last one. We ain't doing no more. Maybe adopt a girl in maybe like 8 years or so. But yeah, back to the original thing. Yeah. So you know what I mean. That count could be astronomical, and nobody would ever know.
Oh, because they absolutely cover it up. Absolutely, absolutely. Me and you know it's crazy. Me and Carmine talk about that shit all the time. All the time we talk about that shit. Like, dude, they have their own police force. They police themselves. I know you remember some of the stories. I know you remember some of the stories about when Young Wise was still up here, and he got arrested when they were like messing with him all the time, and he ended up getting locked up with one of those guys for some like really
heinous
some
shit.
bad shit or whatever, and they swept that shit underneath the rug and got him out of there within like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had the old guy last year by the high school trying to do something like that was, yeah. But you can't do anything to him. You can't say anything.
Yeah, well, fuck our neighbor though. Fuck
It's
that
the
guy.
voting. It's the voting block.
Yeah, fuck my neighbor. Fuck that guy. He's part of them. So Colton has a habit of letting the dogs out, but it wasn't Colton this time. I was putting Bella out, right? I told him, yo, keep Colton away from the door. Who comes opening the door? Chance, my 7-year-old. And what happens? Oakley, my German Shepherd, goes flying out the door. I'm like, fuck. All right. I'm like, okay. Now I gotta go hop in my car, find this dog. So I'm driving around the block, and I see the neighbor standing out on his porch, and he's got a fucking tablet in his hand. I was like, yo, did you see a German Shepherd walk by? And he just points into the woods, like kind of directly behind my house. I'm like, all right. And he's like, if I see it again, I'm gonna call the police. I was like, fuck you, and fuck you. And just, listen, I'm out. I won't be living here much longer. I'll ruin the last couple of weeks for you, you motherfucker. Like, you're new here,
Because
homie.
it was their asshole bus driver that was doing that shit last summer.
Yeah, the video I posted where I was spazzing on the driver, that was them. They post signs and then they was drive like your kids live here, but then fucking driving a fucking school bus down this side street doing 40 miles an hour when the school kids playing. Like, get the fuck out of here.
And because
almost beat the guy up with a baseball bat last year.
you know, because of all their construction that's happening in this area, my favorite lake is now looking like what it looks like.
Oh, Kayamishi's gonna be.
God don't say the name.
Kayamishi's gonna be empty in like 15 years. Yeah, I give it 15
Fucking
years.
better not be.
Completely fucking empty. Listen, Arlene. Listen, I'm working on something here. I got the wheels in motion. Next year, like I'm renting this year. Next year, I'm going to buy me some property. I found a nice 5.6 acre lot out on the outskirts of town. 69,000. Get that. I found all right. So Wilka, have you heard of the structurally insulated paneling houses? They're paneled houses, but they come insulated already and shit like that with different designs and shit.
Yeah.
Yep. So check this out, right? So you qualify for an FHA or an USDA loan, which a USDA loan, we're about to get financial and on property stuff here. So check this out. I got 90 fucking pages of research open on my phone. I've been researching this shit for months. I got what I'm doing. So what you do, there are a few loan options for like first time home buyers or people who've bought before. So there you have the FHA loan, federal housing assistance loan, right? That's loans backed by the government. So what you need for one of those loans is a credit score of anywhere. If your credit score is from 500 to 579, you find a house, you put you have to put 10% down. So say you were buying a house for 350,000, you'd have to put 35,000 down.
Right.
So, but if your credit score was 580 or better, you'd put 3.5% down. So on that same $350,000 house, you'd only be putting down, say, like 12 or something like that, right? Now, the USDA loans, those loans generally, you can get a construction loan, and those loans are generally zero down. And what you can do is you can get a construction to permanent loan, which that loan will cover the purchase of the land, the clearing, the construction of the house. It'll cover everything, and then once it's all done, it'll roll it over into that loan, right? And there's a few other different things. that you can go to if you're looking into buying a house. It all depends on your credit score. Honestly, the better your like they say, the better your credit score, the less you're gonna have to pay. Or you can do that rocket mortgage bullshit where it's like 1% down. I don't know about that. I feel like you're gonna end up paying out the ass in the long term with that one. But I
Yeah, you got to read the fine print on all that crap.
But I digress. So my plan, I'm either gonna do USDA or FHA. I don't know, but this is what I want to do. I want to go get myself want to go get myself some acres. 5.6. That 5.6 is nice. 69,000 for that, right? The structural insulated panelized house I want, the kit, right? It's 237. Right, 237,000 for that construction. So I wouldn't clear the entire 5 acres. I would clear like an acre or so, right? Clearing off the acre, right? Putting the house down to construction. We'll go clearing construction, everything like that. We'll go with that probably close to like 80, maybe close to 100,000, right? So now I'm all in on a brand new house on 5 acres of my own land for less than 450,000, maybe less, depending on the house kit I want to get. And the thing is, I want the land. I don't want fucking people near me anymore. You get what I'm saying? I don't want people near. I'm to that. I'm about to be 42 next month. I'm done with fucking neighbors. It's over. Or listen, if there's a out there in Manga Valley, Bethel area, listen, there is 56 acres. And it's got like a river and shit going through it and everything like that. It's already got a spot where you can fucking build a house and everything. 56 acres, 290,000 for that.
Jeez.
But no, yeah. Like I want some land, and then what I'm gonna do, what you could do after that is, like, say you do have that 5 acres, right? You could sell off some of those acres, some of that acreage, or you can just clear it off and say, if Bass wanted to say build a house, I could sell him an acre for $1, right?
Yep.
And boom, here's your acre. Go build your house over there, right? Or my son wants to build a house. All right, I'll give you a half acre, build you a little thing. Here, give it to you for $1, right? And then at the same time you're clearing that land, you're still making your money back. You're still making money from it because you can sell off all the raw materials. You can sell off the woods, the trees, the rocks, all that stuff that's being taken from that property. You know what I mean? So you're winning. You're kind of winning on everything. 56. Listen, what do you think the Robertsons got? The fucking Duck Dynasty people. They got land. They got a lot of land. Like I'm not trying.
Think about it. The reason why they have so much land is because Pops bought that shit early.
He bought that shit
early.
He probably
got it for pennies on the dollar early.
Yeah, he paid pennies on the dollar for all that property. But why not? Plus, not to mention, there's deals you can get into with, like, say, landowners. You'd be like, yo, I don't want to go through a brokerage. You could just pay like say somebody has like 2 acres you want to buy or some shit. They got it listed for like 35,000. You can say, be like, yo, you can do a written deal with the landowner. Be like, yo, I'll give you $1,000 down, and I'll pay you X amount every month for the rights to the property until it's paid off. Like, there's all kinds of shit you can do. And I don't want neighbors anymore. I want to build, and when I do build my house, I'm going to put up a fucking 8-foot fence around the whole fucking thing. Can't nobody see in it. Plus, I'm gonna have. It's either gonna be. I'm either gonna build a little studio outside, or I don't know, but it's gonna be nice. See, look. My parents bought a house in 1969 for $43,000. My mom sold it for $345,000. Yeah, like there's a piece of land right here, like not too far from my house. It's 1.6 acres, right? It's owned by the land bank, the Sullivan County Land Bank. Like if you go to your like local county websites or whatever, they have land bank shits, and these land banks, they have property that they own and that they'll sell you because they're trying to get that land back on the tax bracket. They're trying to make money off of it
because they have the lands because somebody failed to pay taxes. Like,
Yeah.
well, you remember when you stayed at my crib right there where your truck was parked?
Mm-hmm.
That was all land bank stuff. Like, dude, there's a freaking
That's a big lot too.
Yeah, dude, they built something up there in 3 months. Like, that is no longer a lot.
Yeah, there's like a 1-level 3-bedroom house there now.
I'm pretty sure that's land bank stuff too. That's probably like maybe cheaper.
Yeah.
But
like I was thinking about buying the piece of property over here by me. It's like I said, it's 1.6 acres. It's pretty much a corner lot. So I did the research on it. Now this lot has been empty since 1962. Nothing's been on it. You know how much it was sold for in 1962? Take
Back
a
in
guess.
'62,
Take a
probably
guess.
about $500.
$1. One
Damn.
fucking dollar. 1.6 acres.
Dude, the only problem is with this area, buying something in the village, because the village is underneath bad management, they would try to tax you out of the ass. That's the only problem. That's the only problem I see with it. Because this has been bad mismanagement. Since we were in high school. This shit is like think about all the government corruption that we've had.
New York wouldn't be so bad if certain fucking people weren't in charge, honestly, because the rest of the state is fucking red. It's the city that fucks us.
Once you get out of the city,
It's the city and the taxes.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm Republican or Democrat. I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I know for a fact
the major capitals like Buffalo, Albany, those just like that, they're major league crack. But once you get out of those areas, it's a fucking red state. And you got this numbnut of governor. Plus you got I don't even want to bring her up. Never mind. The woman delivering a fiery speech behind bulletproof glass.
AOC.
I wasn't going to say her name. You said it.
I didn't say her name. I just said AOC. AOC could be in. Area of collusion, something like that.
Yeah, she's getting ready to run in the Kentucky Derby.
They raised the taxes by 25%. Jesus, that's the property taxes, right? Damn.
How the hell you go from a broke bartender to worth a couple $1 million? And then you had I don't want to talk politics on the show because then we also had the Speaker of the House talking about $174,000 isn't enough money. We gotta let them do some training. I was listening to that show like, bro, you need to be hit in the throat. You fucking kidding me? Like I heard that shit. I'm like, he's not serious, right? Somebody's got like is Ashton Kutcher around him near something like that, or?
Arlene, I know you guys' car insurance is high because you guys can't drive for shit down there. And hold on. That's not me saying that, right? Remember now, I worked for UPS. I went to Bound Brook. I'm sure you know where Bound Brook is. I went to the fucking Bound Brook hub, and I was in a meeting with the pretty much the guy who controls that area, and he flat out said, "Yo, you know, pretty much like, yo, New Jersey drivers suck. That's why our insurance is so fucking high." But he said that to the whole class, like the whole class. Like, so that's not me saying that. That's the CEO for that bullshit brown company. Truth, what happened to my rich? No,
still
you're
got it.
showing up. Yeah, you're showing up blue on mine, on my thing here.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, everybody's blue.
Truth. Yeah, Carla is showing up that you still have your wrench. I don't know. Bass, they're showing up blue on you.
If it went down, you better grab it soon.
I seen that shit, Chuck. I seen that shit, Chuck.
Truth, I seen the other day that the rest of New York is giving money to the city because of the shortfall of their budget. Yeah, well,
why do you think so many New Yorkers are leaving the state, bro? In droves. And I know the southern states hate it, but dude, trust me,
I can only take the city in small fucking doses.
The only people from
Real small.
New York, all right, hold on. The only people from New York that respect the South are people from New York who have older family members who are born from the South, like grandmothers, aunties, uncles, and stuff like that, because they went down to the South when they were little kids and they experienced everything. These new age New Yorkers, no, absolutely not.
We live right near Boundbrook, and we cannot stand the way people drive around here. Yeah, shit, Boundbrook was a ride. I did that shit. I drove there. How long was that fucking class? The class was like 7 days. So for 7 days, I would drive from here in New York to down to Boundbrook every day, there and back. I mean, it worked out because I would just put on some Art Bell. You know what I mean? Art Bell's good fucking stuff to listen to while you're just driving fucking endlessly. And also there is a nice little hobby shop down there near Boundbrook that I found. I had tons and tons of RC cars. I can't remember what the hell the name of that shit was. The billionaires, yeah, listen, I don't like politics. I don't like politicians. I don't like people who try to, I don't like people who try to act politic. Like they try to fucking just back and forth. I don't like that because you always give off a fucking scheming vibe. Never trust a politician. I don't care who they are. Like legit, I've known Bass almost 42 years. If he became a politician tomorrow, he'd lose a little bit of my trust. Like, I'm telling you. Bass, I love you, but don't become a politician.
You better watch out. I hang out with Rob too much.
Yeah. Listen, it's gonna be. Well, New York is gonna be.
That's exactly, Chuck. That's the problem. I see exactly what you're saying, and I agree with you on that. I believe that most of these New Yorkers who are going to be flushing out of the city are going to be bringing their same politics down to the South, and it's going to be influencing everything. It's going to be eventually.
Look at parts of Texas.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Texas, like the Austin, parts of Houston, all these liberals that came from California.
Mm-hmm. You got most of the people who are fleeing the Northeast, going down to like North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee. I'm not too sure about Kentucky per se, but like up and down that East Coast.
Yeah, well,
my personal opinion. My personal opinion. New York City should be its own fucking state.
Yep.
No, it should be its own. No, it should be its own district, like fucking how DC was. Yeah, its own
Like,
district. Like, it's,
what they do down there should not affect the rest of the state. Because Wilka, you've drove through New York plenty of times. Once you get out of the city, what do you see, bro?
Trees.
trees and farms, pretty much. With the
Wow,
occasional
woody.
town or city town, with the occasional big town, little town here and there.
But you will see a Dollar General everywhere, every 5 miles.
But you know what's funny? When me and my wife, when we go to fucking Niagara, we count out, like, we go the back, like, we'll go up 17 or whatever, but then we'll hop off and like drive back roads and shit all the way up there. We count how many Dollar Generals we see in the span of, like, from a certain point to when we get to up to Niagara. I think we had counted like 20 something.
That's all.
Well, some of these shits were like, one was here and one was like 2.5 miles down the road.
Mm.
And some of them were I believe some
Down
of them were
south, you count 20 of them in a 50-mile stretch.
That's bugged out. It seemed like a nice place.
Don't forget, you can't afford to drive into New York City with this whole stuff. Look, Miss Arlene, all right, so we're going to start doing this every time we go down to Comic-Con. We're going to drive to Jersey, and we're just going to take the damn ferry.
Yeah, I'm not driving in the city no more.
Like, I mean, that shit puts you literally at the Javits Center. You have to walk up a block and maybe down 2.5 blocks, and you're right there at Comic-Con.
Mhm.
I wish we would have done that the first time. We wouldn't have had that problem the year before where the assholes sold our parking spot. We had to fucking walk 15.5 blocks because you didn't remember where you parked.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. That wasn't fun. No, we're taking the ferry across from now. Fuck that shit. I don't know.
That asshole bumped me on the damn corner. Dude, this dude bumped me so hard or whatever. Like, I had my book bag on. He bumped me, and I looked around. I was making sure he didn't fucking poke me with something, bro.
So now we're going to switch some. I think I've had $1 million idea. Want to hear it?
Very bad, bro.
So,
What you got?
in New York, if I'm correct, there is.
I see where you're going with this, but I prefer the other one.
In New York, if I'm correct, there is no Waffle House. Right? Now, I had the idea. There's an area in New York, next county over from me, Orange County, New York, right? It's like the shopping hub of, like, around this area. Right? All kinds of shit there. I'm thinking if somebody was to put a 24-hour Waffle House right down there in Middletown, near all the shopping and shit, you'd make your money back in a year. Maybe less.
Probably.
Now, Bass says Huddle House. Now, I've had both. I would prefer Huddle House, but not too many people from, like, New York have heard about Huddle House. You know what I mean? So I think Waffle House would be the next best option, and I think you do pretty well with, like, a 24-hour Waffle House down there in Orange County, New York. Because you think about it, in Orange County, New York, some people come from the city up there to go shopping. Some people come from Connecticut, Pennsylvania, all over the fucking place. So if they find out,
you get it right there off of 84.
Yep,
It'd be a perfect spot.
Yeah, matter of fact, put that shit right off 84 somewhere. Yeah, I think you'd make bank.
You put one off 87, you put one off 84. I wouldn't go 17, even though 17 goes a long way. 84, 87.
No, I'd keep it more Southern New York, more like Southern New York, 87, 84. But yeah, I think you would make a lot of money putting a Waffle House in a position down there in, like, Orange County, somewhere like that, maybe Ulster County somewhere, Kingston area. I think you'd make a lot of money. Just saying.
But the problem is, I don't
It's like
think they
2
were
years on making your money because the first year is going to pay for all the taxes.
Well, yeah, but it depending on how much you actually made, you can actually start paying back some of that bank loan too.
Yeah.
Having creeks, right? I think everybody should. I think everybody should want fucking property. Like some old be on that old man shit. Yo, fuck off my property, yo. That's what I want to be on.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Plus,
dude, that's why I
I'm-
played a lot so much. I played a lot of. I do play the Mega Millions. Let me fucking hit for a good amount of money. I ain't going to buy me some property. I'm going to build. Hold on, let me finish. I'm going to buy me some property. I am going to build something. And I'm going to put it in the middle of the woods, and I'm going to build a fucking moat around my property.
Well, because the reason I want.
What are you going to put in the moat?
Piranha.
What am I going to put in the moat? If I buy the property, hold on. If I buy the property, damn sure ain't going to be in New York State, so it's going to be somewhere where I can put something that'll chomp your ass.
Then you better go far south, because wintertime, anybody going to be able to cross that moat.
Okay, I'm looking at it this way, right?
You're going to have to deal with the 50 cal that's sitting on the top of the roof of my property.
So the reason
definitely ain't going to be in New York.
The reason the reason I want a lot of property or just a decent amount of land per se is because, like, I've got 5 sons, right? Do the math on that. 5 sons.
They need space.
Well, that's one thing, but 5 sons. Do the math on this. Eventually, I'm possibly gonna have a lot of grandkids. Potentially.
Yep.
Right? So you're gonna need somewhere for them kids to be running around and be like, oh, I want to go grandpa's house there. And you'll have a nice piece, you'll have some nice land cleared off, fucking have a pool over there, maybe a pond, built-in pond over there to go fishing and shit like that. That's where I want to end up being. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Larry and Candace.
What's up, LNC? And that's where I want to be. And then, like, I'll put it to you like this, guys. I did an interview for a new position at my job, and this person asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And I was honest with her. I told her, yo, in 5 years, I see myself owning a property development business where I've developed housing for people who have rented all their lives. Like me and Bass's parents me and Bass's mom and dad rented our entire life. Renting. Bass is renting right now. I want to build houses for people like us who fucking had to rent their whole lives. Who, like, we sign a lease. This is what I want to do. You sign a lease, right? After like 2 or 3 years of living in the house, you get the option to buy it.
Yeah, because that's crazy. If I could pay you fucking $1,500 a month in rent, but I can't afford. But because of some stipulation, I can't pay $900 mortgage a month.
Yeah, no, it would. I would work it out.
Some places it's worse than that.
Yeah,
Steve Osdahl was talking about it up in British Columbia. Some places are going for $4,600 a month rent.
That's fucking crazy. Like, the reason and what started me on this shit.
And then you need a 650 credit score.
Yeah, listen. What started me on this shit is because people, me and my wife started looking for a new place. We got the new place, but before that, these motherfuckers want, and it makes no sense to me, right? You want people to have a 620, 640 credit score to rent from you for 28, for 24, 28, $3,000 or whatever, right? Why the fuck would they do that When if they have a 620 or 640 credit score, they could take that same money, pay go to a fucking bank, get a home loan, and fucking not even have to deal with you. Then you're stuck ass out with a property no you can't rent out because you want the people to have a 640 credit score. They can make $100,000 a year, but if their credit score is below a 620, oh no, we can't rent to you. All you fucking landlords that act like that, you go. I hope you fucking tank your properties. That's why there's so many empty fucking properties around right now, because you guys want people to have a 640 credit score. Don't you realize the fucking housing market is going to start crashing because people are going to stop paying their goddamn credit cards? Why? Because everything else has gotten so fucking expensive. So they're like, you know what? I'll take the fucking credit hit. Who cares? Then these top tier credit people that you want moving in these apartments, they're not going to be there anymore. Why? Because they said, why am I gonna fucking pay this off? A lot of people are gonna stop paying a credit card, so you're gonna end up having to eventually rent to people with low fucking scores. You make no sense. If you have a 620, if they have a 580 credit score, they go buy a house. Why would they fucking pay a mortgage for you? You guys you people don't think. I don't know. You're not thinking it through or some shit like that. It's stupid. Like it legit took us 2.5, 3 months to fucking find a place. And we found a place. The place that we got is the first place we went to. But at first they didn't want to rent to me because the credit score didn't look good. But now about a month and a half, 2 months later, my shit's looking A-okay, and then we got the house. But that's beside the fucking point. Why are people you trying to rent? You want people to have a 620 or better credit score, and then you want them to rent your house for $2,400, $2,500, $2,600. Why? I'm gonna 620. Why? I'm just gonna go get. Listen. Like I said earlier in the show, if you have a 580 credit score or better, you can put 3.5% down on a house. Save up for a couple months. You'll be all right. Why pay a mortgage for somebody else? That's why I'm building a house. I'm only gonna rent this house for a year. And I'm having a house built. And the reason I'm doing the structuralized paneling house is because it shit cuts down on building time like 60%. So potentially my house could be built in like 3 months.
Dude, this house next to me, it didn't take them long to build that shit. The only problem is they started building it, but right when it started getting cold out and the ground was frozen and all that shit, they put that shit up fast.
No, you start building that shit in May when it's warm out, and by August you should be done. But I'm sorry for going on that rant, everybody. But am I making sense, or do I sound like a fucking lunatic?
Yeah, but you know what? The crazy part is, like, you could have let's say you inherited an older relative's house, right? Your grandparents' house, your parents' house, whatever. And they've had this house paid off, it's bought and paid for, another. They're still gonna stick you with property taxes. Like, how the fuck am I paying property taxes on something that's paid off?
Yeah, it's nobody owns shit. Nobody owns anything.
Taxes on everything, bro.
If you really owned your house, you wouldn't be paying property taxes. And property taxes is bullshit anyway, because they're guessing at how much your house is worth. So if your house could be worth $50,000, but they're assuming that shit is worth $350, and they're taxing you at that rate. It's all bullshit.
I actually just see something on Facebook about that rate in this area.
It's bullshit.
Rate in this county.
And when the housing market bursts, I hope all you landlords that have been doing this shit to people fucking lose out.
No, hold on. I'm not sticking up for the landlords, but I see why they're doing it. I absolutely see why they're doing it. Because the whole government lockdown, where they fucking did that whole you don't have to pay rent and they can't evict you shit. They're trying to compensate some of the money that they lost. I see why they're doing it, but it's still fucked up.
I get it, but you're still fucking.
Because trust me, there was people that was like, "Yo, I'm not fucking paying rent," and they didn't pay rent for God knows how long, and they couldn't. The landlords couldn't do anything about it.
Well, not only that,
it's. I don't want to say a double-edged sword, but it's a bullshit sword.
another thing too is like all these billionaires buying up all these ranches.
Oh, the farmland.
The price on ranches has went up 70% because of that. Everybody else sees all that land being sold at really high prices, so they're going to match theirs to what they sold, thinking they're going to get the same thing, and they're not. It's going to crash soon, because I've been looking at buying a ranch past 8 years, where the prices before, because the ranches we were looking at were anywhere from 1,500 to 5,000 acres, where the median price per acre was around $2,000 to $3,000. Now that price per acre is around $6,000 to $12,000
Fucking double
per acre, and this is out in the middle of Montana, Utah, Idaho, places like that. It has skyrocketed everywhere.
Because you know why? They're letting all these foreign people come now. They're letting all these people come in and buy American property. That's what the problem is. Like all these foreign countries are coming in and buying up. It's
corporations. All these corporations are buying up all the property, buying up all the homes and everything like that. That's why this shit sucks and it's being done the way it is. Yeah, say, look, here we go. Folks, no one here in the U.S. owns their property. The state sovereign entity owns the land. We are land holders. That's the way it's been for 1,000 years. This is true. Just think about it, guys. It's all crooked. You know what I'm saying?
Me personally, I believe once you paid your money for your property, you shouldn't have to pay taxes on your property you already paid for. That's the same fucking equivalent as that's the same equivalent as you get paid, right? You get taxed on that. Then you get taxed on the money you already got taxed on by going out and buying groceries. You get taxed on putting gas in your car. You get taxed on the pack of cigarettes. You get taxed on this. You get every single which way the American fucking person gets taxed on every single dollar, every single cent that they make
and spend.
That's why they're able to send so much money to other countries that fucking hate our guts. With these other, a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people, I'm standing on my soapbox right now, but a lot of people don't understand that. Like, a lot of it is not the American citizens that want to start this war. It's these big corporations, these private corporations, shit like that, because war is big money. We don't hate it. We're like, yo, you leave us alone, we leave you the fuck alone.
Sorry, everybody, I'm just messing with my earring here.
Like that's the majority of Americans. Like, dude, I'm not worried about what the fuck you're doing over there. Stop sending our money over there and keep it over here. If we kept a quarter of what we send to other countries in aid and whatnot like that, dude, it'd be a hell of a lot better in this country than what it is right now. And that's just a quarter of aid.
Hold on, what that said. Oh, I'm never gonna fucking join an HOA. That's one thing.
Oh, God.
When I do my own, I'm making sure there's no FHO or HOA.
No, you got to,
in the
dude. You
area.
have to watch out about. You have to watch out about these bastards because if you like, let's say you buy a house closing next to their property, they will start sending you fucking like,
saw
you're
that.
violating the HOA,
I saw that.
HOA rules because you're on our road or whatever. Dude, they sent this one lady numerous. They took her to court talking about they were gonna foreclose on her house because it was against HOA policies and shit like that. And she didn't even live in the HOA. They never sent her any papers like that.
So
She
what
lived
happened?
on the property right next to the HOA.
So what happened was, right? The fucking HOA of that community decided to vote her in without her knowledge.
Without her permission.
And then they started sending her the fucking notices.
Mm-hmm.
That wow. So the judge was like, "What? You wait a minute. You guys voted her in?"
And she was there like 10 years before they even built on the property. It was an open lot.
He was like, "Yo, you voted her in without her knowledge." The lady was like, yeah, it was a unanimous vote." The judge leaned forward and was like, "Yo, listen, if you harass this woman anymore, I will disband your HOA." Like, how you gonna vote somebody in and fucking not even tell them, and then
Just
start
because
sending
the
them
property is
those?
right before where the HOA begins.
Yeah, it's on the same road that the shit's
Yeah.
on. That's not even the word. That's not even the worst HOA story I've heard. There was a dude. This man, he had bought a brand new GTR. Right.
Oh.
He was having the driveway like re-blacked or whatever it was. So the car was in the on the road. The fucking HOA people called and had his car towed. So they came with flatbed and drug a brand new all-wheel drive Nissan GTR up onto a fucking flatbed. Destroyed it.
Oh,
He went to the tow company. They was like, "Yo, listen, you got to go to the HOA because they're the ones that told us to do this." He went to the HOA. The HOA is like, "No, you got to go to the tow company." It's a whole shit show. Listen, I would have been up in that motherfucker with a gun. Like, somebody is about to fix this car, or somebody's getting shot in their ass.
Did you see the one about the guy? He had a big house in the HOA, but he had one of those lifts like you find in a regular garage in his garage. And the HOA president came over and she was like looking in his garage, doing shit, and she like hit a button or something like that and dropped his car that was worth like
Is at least 250,000.
Yeah, like it. She pushed the buttons that she didn't know what the fuck she was doing, and it dropped his car and totaled his car. And it was like a $250,000 car.
She wouldn't have made it out the garage.
She walked into this man's garage. Like, oh, you're not supposed to have that. And so funny, just pushing buttons. They got it on camera in the garage, and she started pushing buttons, and all of a sudden, his fucking shit just dropped.
Listen, she wouldn't have made it out that garage. There would have been a missing person report coming up on her.
And all the videos of you see being in the HOA, like with the Ring cameras, where you get an HOA person coming up and they'll fucking walk through your gate that you have fucking gated and go look around your property, look around and shit. I'm like, dude, boy.
Listen, at that point, it's trespassing and you're allowed to pull a gun on them. It's your property. You bought it. Right?
It's not really
Make sure you do it when they're facing you.
Yeah, don't let them turn their back to you. Don't let them turn their back to you. You can't let them do that. Hey, turn around, motherfucker, face me.
And the crazy part is about an HOA, it's not really your property, it's their property. So if, like, let's say they start sending you tickets and fines and shit like that for just having your garbage cans out, they will try to foreclose on your house. They will try to foreclose on your shit, the shit that you paid for.
There was an out of control HOA in Central Florida. Then all of a sudden, some houses burned down, and the problems just went away. All just went away allegedly. Yeah. Put a little fire in their ass, they start leaving you alone.
Dude, Uncle, mom's brother, Uncle Tom, he lives down in North Carolina. He's in the HOA, but like, he the way
I
his
think
shit
HOAs
sits,
are
he
big down
sits.
south.
Hold on, the way he sits at the end of a cul-de-sac. So he's basically like the king of the Razamas Ha of that area or whatever. But he still sits in the HOA. Let him fuck up, and I'll bet you they try to foreclose on his house.
Listen, I could not have nobody telling me how long my grass could be, or, oh, listen, you can't have a barbecue at this time. Oh, hold on, that's not even one of the. All right, so there was another one. Apparently, there was like a storm or some shit, and everybody's power went out. All right, but this one dude, he lived in the HOA. This one dude had a generator, so he turned his generator on. His house was lit up. His house was warm. They had TV going, cooking, chilling, right? Everybody else's fucking houses were black. You know what happens? He gets a letter from the HOA talking about, yo, we don't think it's fair to the other people that you have a generator.
I tell them that ain't my fucking problem.
That is fucking wild. They was like, yo, it's really inconsiderate considering nobody else had power. You're the only one with power on in your house. Blah 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 blah. I'd have took that letter, walked it to the HOA, and set that shit on fire right on their desk. Here, use this to keep warm. Fucking, oh my god.
Nah. Situation like that, there might have been a little more Jackson than that, dude. You know, like, listen, you know the staple guns that you use, like the. I'd have took that paper and fucking put that shit right on their forehead. Yeah, hold that. That's not my fault. They supposedly own their property, right? They know what we could possibly deal with. They should have been prepared. That's not my fucking fault. I'm not paying no fine or nothing like that. Don't even knock on my door. Don't even knock on my door.
Put a sign up that says no soliciting. You're soliciting. Get the fuck off my doorstep.
Like, and some of the wild ass rules, man. I'm like, yo, I seen another one. I seen a video the other day where this lady walked up on these people, like they were in their house. She came up on their doorstep, and this is the older video. It was like around Christmas. She said, "Well, HOA rules say that you have to have your Christmas lights down the day after Christmas, and your lights are still up on December 29th. We have to do something about this." What?
Can't do it. That's why I want.
That's why I want land away from. I let them 5 days. I wouldn't ever take them shit down.
That's why I want land the fuck away from people. No HOA. None of that shit. If I see, I'm put cameras every fucking where. So if I see you coming on my property, I got a shotgun.
Dude, yeah, tell Chance I got permission to fish a private fishing spot.
Okay.
Where he could probably catch his first big bass. It's from the guy who gave you the gun permit paperwork.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's out there. He basically inherited the property. He was showing me everything like that. He was like, "Yo, you're more than welcome. Just like give me a call and let me know when you're gonna be out there." Like, I bet. And I told him, I was like, "I have one nephew. He wants to go fishing. He wants to catch a bass." He's like, "All right, you guys want to fish from the bank or the boat?" I was like, "Well, he's never been on the boat." He's like, "I got a life vest. It's not like it's a big and deep, but nonetheless." It's not too far from here. He'll catch his first bass. I promise you that. It might fuck around and be a 5-pounder.
You be mad as hell.
Not really. I'd be more excited for him because if he catches a 5-pounder, I'm not helping him reel that shit in. He's doing it by himself. No, sir. I will turn on my camera and I'll catch everything, videography. He gonna bring that bitch in by himself. He got a brand new Zepco black out there. I got a re-spool, put some nice line on it. He's good to go. Yeah, it's over there by Camp Kitty Brook.
All right, so we're gonna take a hey. So you know what? We're gonna start doing this shit. We're gonna take a brief intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Smoke
because I'm about to have my tuna fish sandwich.
So gonna play a tune or so. Gonna play a quick tune, and how many? One or two?
Yo, Bryce, you still in here? Bryce, we got. I need a one for Bryce. I know you're
still on the toilet.
I know you're forklift certified, but we need a one so you can do your song, bro.
Forklift certified.
Yep, there he goes. Said play it.
Okay, so let me take that. Oh shit, what did I do here? Comment. Okay, I'm gonna take that off of the thing. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna play some music. Play this music. Bash, you gonna stay by your screen? Because I'm gonna go upstairs real quick.
Yeah, I'm sitting right here, dude. I got a.
All right.
I went and got a Subway sandwich because I can't really eat steak yet. So I got a tuna fish Subway sandwich on herb ring cheese bread, a little bit of mayo, some bacon, and some onions on that bad boy.
All right, so we're gonna take a brief intermission. Here, so you control the music. Play Pond Creek and then that impromptu truth joint, or do you guys want to hear the new intro music? Because I have that loaded too. Want to hear the new intro music with Pond Creek?
Media assets, I got you. So we'll go Pond Creek, then we'll go.
It's Backroads Truth.
I see that one.
We can do Pond Creek and then what? Thing in Grafton Woods.
Then we'll go Backroads Truth. Okay, yeah.
So what? Pond Creek.
Yep, Pond Creek first.
Pond Creek and then what?
Pond Creek, Backroads Truth, and then Thing in Grafton Woods and Backroads Truth.
Okay. All right, everybody. Smoke them if you got them. We're gonna take a quick intermission here and play some music. So what we're gonna do is play them. I'm gonna take myself off the screen.
Take a small off the screen. Okay.
Oh yeah. Well, all right. So we're gonna drop off, and you guys bump out some music.
Yep.
Down on Pond Creek Road, mud on my tires, old cane poles bent by the campfire, saw big prints by the bank, fresh in the clay, hair on the limb line made me back away. Mister, don't laugh, I know what I saw, tall as a pine, with a bear trap jaw, he let out a call, made the cattail shake, then he slipped through the dark like a blacked out wave. Pond Creek Monster, Pond Creek Monster, he lives where the cypress lean. Pond Creek Monster, Pond Creek Monster, you ain't been where I've been. Daddy said, boy, keep your light low. Some things in the woods ain't meant to show. Found a bent fish cage and a torn out boot, half of a beer can and a 40 footprint root. Had a peepaw grin in the truck bed dust. Said if he wants that smoke, he can smell your rust. So I rolled on slow past that split rail fence, hard in my throat and my knees all tense. Mister, don't laugh, I know what I heard. A branch cracked loud, then a pitiful chirp. He took one step and the whole lane bowed. Then he vanished clean in the night somehow. Pond Creek Monster, Pond Creek Monster, he lives where the cypress lean. Pond Now the boys still talk at the bait shop door about a shadow in the reeds and a mark on shore. If you see two eyes in that mossy gloom, best keep your mouth shut and you'll pick up room. Palm Creek Monster, Palm Creek Monster, he lives where the cypress lean. Palm Creek Monster, Palm Creek Monster, you ain't been where I've been. Palm Creek Monster, Palm Creek Monster, mud track legend and he ain't no joke. Palm Creek Monster, Palm Creek Monster, better mind that creekside smoke.
Rail yard lights were flickering in the fog along the tracks. Old men drinking on the corner said the woods were staring back. Something moving by the tree line, huge and pale against the night. No damn head upon its shoulders, just a body built to fight. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, walking through the dark, no eyes staring back at you, but it knows just where you are. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, and it's breathing in the pines. Every time the fog rolls in, you know it's close behind. Paper said it weighed 1,000, skin like something dragged from hell. Train men swore it crossed the tracks where the old cold shadows dwell. Dogs won't bark when night falls heavy, wind just dies and goes still, like the mountains holding breath, while it climbs down from the hill. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, moving through the fog, heavy footsteps shaking dirt, like a hammer from a god. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, and it walks without a sound. If you hear the branches snap, you better not turn around. No face to fear, no eyes to see, just a mountain of flesh where a head should be. Old folks say the woods keep score, and some things crawl out from the cold black floor. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, standing in the rain, tall as any nightmare, and twice as hard to explain. There's a thing in Grafton Woods, make it home, my friend. And the fog keeps rolling through the hills like it's hiding something big.
I took Route 2 after dark, past the scrub and the cedar bar. Moss on the fence, mud on the rim. Some kept peeping back at him. Old gas station 1 week bull. Man at the counter just went mum. He said, young blood, don't go past here. Then he crossed himself, drank his beer. I laughed like, nah, I don't scare. But my neck went cold in the air. Seen 2 red dots in the pines, like a devil had learned to find. Hear that cry, feel that shake. Boost too loud for your own sake. Jersey Devil, take your name back. Jersey Devil, on the old track. Jersey Devil, hear me sing. I've been scared by a lot of things. Jersey Devil, wind in the tree. Jersey Devil, down on one knee. Jersey Devil, don't come close, I can hear you in the brush in the bone. Jersey Devil, mama said, boy, keep your prayer. Grandma kept salt by the stair. But it's cold coats with a grin, till the night went black on the skin. I saw a shape on the frozen bog, long tail swaying like a snapped off log. Big as a truck, mean as sin, teeth like nails in a rusty tin. It leaned in quick, then it was gone, left me shivering all night long. Back roads know what men won't say. Some things live where the light won't stay. Hear that cry, feel that shake. Roots move slow, then they break. Jersey Devil, take your name back. Jersey Devil, on the old track. Jersey Devil, hear me sing. I've been scared by a lot of things. Jersey Devil, wind in the tree. Jersey Devil, down on one knee. Jersey Devil, don't come close, I can hear you in the brush and the bone. Jersey Devil, if you see my truck in the mile, tell my mama I fought that fire. Tell the town I ain't been broke, just wrestling smoke with a crooked joke. And if that cry cuts through the dark, let it pass, don't feed that spark. I made my peace with the devil's plan, but I still got grit in my left hand. Jersey Devil, take your name back. Jersey Devil, on the old track. Jersey Devil, hear me sing. I've been scared by a lot of things. Jersey Devil, wind in the tree. Jersey Devil, down on one knee. Jersey Devil, don't come close, I can hear you in the brush and the bone. Jersey Devil. Pulled up past the bait shop sign, Mike light red in the screen glow mine. Old timer said, boy, you ask too much. I said, truth's got teeth and I'm here to touch. We heard chains on a dead end road, saw 2 eyes where the cornrows hold. One girl swore she felt the cold hand, one man said he saw a black dog stand. I don't flinch when the floorboards creak, I don't laugh when the witness speaks. Tape rolls on, let the stories fly. If it's out there, I wanna know why. And
impromptu truth. Say it loud, say it true. An impromptu truth. Out here in the backwoods, ghosts and lights in the field, cryptids, alien seal. An impromptu truth. We tell it like it is. Got a truck stop preacher on line one. Said he saw a shadow block the sun. Got a deer hunter still white as chalk. Swears a silver shape cut through the stalks. Mama of three with a tear streak face. Said her nursery rock was stranger's pace. And a county man with a folded grin won't say much, but he wants back in. Boots on wood in a steady hand. Every broken soul got a buried stand. If the night got a name, let it ring. I'm just a boy with a cord and string. An impromptu truth. Say it loud, say it true. An impromptu truth. Out here in the backwoods, ghosts and lights in the field, cryptids, alien seal. An impromptu truth. We tell it like it is. When the moon sits low and the road runs thin, you hear that knock from a place within. Some chase fame, some chase the proof. I chase the voice behind the roof. If they lied, then the lie won't last. If they're real, then the real comes fast. An impromptu truth. Say it loud, say it true. An impromptu truth. Out here in the backwoods, ghosts and lights in the field, cryptids, alien seal. An impromptu truth. We tell it like it is.
Yo, and we are back, folks. What's going on? Enjoyed your little break there. What do you? So, Bryce.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. So, Bryce, what do you think of that song, bro? What do you think of that song, bro?
Dude, fucking love it, man. That's some badass shit right there, boy. Thank you very much.
Yep, that's for you specifically. So, get your channel started, man. If I get in there, stringing you right now, get your channel started. You got your intro music right there. Hit me up.
That's right.
How you been, bro?
Yeah. You're gonna have to give me some like StreamYard lessons and shit like that, because I ain't got a fucking clue how to use this shit.
I got you.
It ain't that hard.
No, that's not really not. I got you though. But yeah, you got rid of the bubblies.
Yeah, for the most part, I ran to Walmart and got some fucking antacids and shit like that. Fucking heartburn out of this world, and then my stomach started messing up, and I'm like, awesome. This is 41, people. That's all I can say.
Shit, bro. We'll be 42.
That's what you get for sitting on a forklift all day.
I know. Damn it. Oh, shit, dude. I'm fucking doing that fucking public speaking thing June 20th, and I'm like nervous as shit because they've got me fucking headlining. Like, I'm literally going after Chad Lewis, my favorite author. I'm literally going after him, and I'm like, what? But then they're showing the documentary right after that, so I assume that's really the only reason why.
Dude, don't worry.
Just turn it into a Q&A.
That's pretty much what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna, tell my encounters and like tell Grandma's story and all that stuff, and then ask for any questions, because I'm gonna be like, I don't have a PowerPoint set up because the documentary's coming on right after I'm done talking, and all the evidence is there. Which reminds me, I still got to send you guys a copy. So give me your addresses.
I'll give you.
Well, cut that includes you.
No.
Yeah, give me the new address.
Yeah. But what Miss Arlene say? Another winner, truth, and impromptu truth. Say loud, say true. Yep. I see. I like that one. Plus, like if you're listening to it in like say car or something, that shit's got some knock. And so does that. So does the Pond Creek Monster one. I really like the way that one came out. That Pond
Hell
Creek
yeah.
Monster. So what happened with that one is right. I put in my
That one was sick.
Like I said, I'm doing I'm doing them with AI because for one reason, YouTube's bitch ass can't strike me for it because it's my generated music. Right? So
it doesn't matter this for it because we're not getting paid for the shit anyway. Fuck YouTube.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't want them fuckers sending me emails. Oh, we can't monetize you. I don't need your email because it's my music. I created it. Thank you very much. Well, I didn't create it, but I came up with the prompts for it. So the first one I came up with for Concrete, it gave me a song about a something like a swamp monster, like a Nessie or Ogopogo type deal. Which that one sounds alright too. But I was like, nah, that's not what I'm looking for. So I got real specific with it, and then boom, that's where you got the Pond Creek Monster.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, bro. All right, I gotta quit talking for a minute because my youngest is asleep.
No problem. I'm sure mine is up floating around on his tablet, little fucking hooligan.
Yeah, go to.
Yep, Wedge said you'll do for Android.
Information. My wife is on.
Do the old adage. Picture everybody naked. Might be a little disturbing with some of the cryptid fans that are out there, but just don't know you don't want to see that.
Just don't think of everybody dressed up as Buffalo Bill dancing to certain music.
Goodbye, horses. Oh man. No, I think I'm just gonna picture everybody's YouTube names. That way, it's like I'm just doing a podcast.
Visualize their fucking YouTube tag over their head.
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit. Well, guys, I'm back home now. I gotta hop off for a minute and get some stuff put up, and I'll hop back in a little bit. Okay.
All
right, no problem.
All right. Bye.
It'll feel a little awkward for the first couple of minutes. It'll feel a little weird for the first couple of minutes, but then once you get into it, you'll start feeling a little more comfortable, and you'll start like, shit will start coming out. Oh, you playing along with the with the song G Music? Listen, dude, I really like that shit, man. Like, I know people are like, oh, but you know what? If you don't have to like it. Some people like it, some people don't. I think I'm coming up with some stuff you guys like. I got I got one. What the fuck is it? It's in my phone. Let me see what it's called. I forgot what it was called. Like I've got quite a few.
Like the crazy part is with some of these artists, they make a lot of money. Where they make their money is out on tour. They don't make their money off album sales.
No, like we're going. All right, so we're going. Go ahead. Sorry.
A lot of the money comes from like their concerts and shit like that. Why do you think the new who's fucking touring this summer? Things like Chris Brown and who the fuck ever.
It's Chris Brown and Usher.
And they're talking like fucking starting prices for tickets is $2,500. I wish I would. What the hell? I wish I would.
He said, Bryce, please don't take us into the shitter. Bryce said, I'm still listening, just putting things, No, so we're going.
Like one ticket. That's one ticket.
All right, so next week,
like that's fucking crazy.
Next Saturday, we're going to see Hardy at Buffalo.
That's this Saturday coming up. That shit is this week.
No, well, it's Sunday now, so technically, yeah. Well, it's still Saturday, so I'm next Saturday, Bass. We're going to go see Hardy. So we're looking up looking up hoodies and shit. dude, $90 for a hoodie.
I'm not paying that. I'm wearing my own hoodie, bro.
$90 for a fucking hoodie. I was like, wow.
Considering that it's
And then they don't even ship until like the 27th, which is bugged out. And the contract like the next week.
That shit is loud.
$90 for a hoodie. They better be like those Milwaukee hoodies.
I'm telling you, that shit better be thick.
With a heater or a cooler.
Dude, I'm telling you, I better be able to wear that shit at 5:30 in the morning when I'm going fishing.
That shit better be $90. That shit better be thick. Like, I have one of my, you know, I did the math on my hoodies. This is random talk for everybody. You know, I personally own upwards of 35 hoodies.
I probably own like 12.
Like, yo, people think I'm fucking crazy. Like, people think I'm crazy because I wear hoodies in the summer when it's like 95 degrees out.
Yeah, but see, that doesn't make a difference because you're wearing a wife beater underneath the hoodie.
No, I'm not.
T-shirt.
No, I'm wearing a t-shirt and a wife beater, sometimes 2 hoodies.
Your name is
just cold natured.
Dude, listen.
Well, what's Rick James line? Cold-blooded.
I keep telling people, listen. Like right now, I'm sitting here in this hoodie. You see where my hands are? I'm in my house. Listen, I keep telling people, yo, well, why are you wearing a hoodie when it's like 95 degrees? Because I get cold super easily. Want to know why I get cold super easily? Because I don't weigh 280 pounds anymore. I'm like fucking 200 pounds. So I get cold super easily. Plus, some people think I'm, anemic or some shit like that. I've never been tested for it. But I get cold very, very easily.
I'm wearing a hoodie right now, too, and I'm 216.
I'm freezing. I like, what day? We went, actually, interesting. Have you guys heard of the banana ball? What the fuck? The banana players. The
Savannah Bananas.
Yeah, the Savannah Bananas. Have you guys heard of them?
They're like the
baseball team.
Yeah, they're like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
Oh yeah. Hold up. We gotta go back to this real quick. One day you wore 5 hoodies. Yes, one day I did wear. One day I actually had on five hoodies and a fucking winter coat. Like, I'll wear my winter coat, and I'm surprised I haven't worn my winter coat yet. Still in May.
But, you know how pissed off I was earlier that I had to wear a hoodie to work.
Miss Arlene's got one of the hoodies. Miss Arlene has one. I think Bryce had one.
Adam Jenks.
Yeah. But you know what? Because we're gonna start doing. I want to do another design. I got a bunch of designs for you. But if you guys see what's up here in this right hand corner of the screen, like I said, it's been 5 years of an Impromptu Truth, and I'm thinking about like doing some hoodie designs again, and actually like because my wife just got like a press. T-shirt, heat press, and all that other stuff like that, so we can start cranking stuff out. So thinking about starting the hoodie designs and stuff. And this one right here says it's an Impromptu Truth, established 2021, unscripted, immersed, with the design in the middle, and that shit will go right on the back. So I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about doing that, and I got a bunch of other designs I can put. Got for hoodies and shirts stuff. But yeah, that one, yeah, that's the one I want to do right there, up in the corner. 6'5" 6'9" when I was on 67. Hell. All right, so on to the next subject. So I actually am excited to move into this new house because I have people come over and sit down and do the fucking interviews now. We don't have to do live streams like that. So if Will Cut was it like coming down, I'd be like, yo, Will Cut, stop by the house. But I would have to figure out where in hell I would put the camera to get everybody. I'm still working on that. But soon we will be in a new studio. You'll actually be able to see
upper corner of a room. Upper corner.
Up in the far corner.
Yeah, up in the corner.
Or like up in the corner, like in front, like this. So like if I'm facing my desk, you can still see me. But if like I'm doing it like for interviewing, you can see the guest and just like the back of my head or something like that. Yeah, I think you got the
I'd have to look at the room.
Love Laugh one. I think my wife designed. But yeah, I got some designs, and I have more free time now, guys. So,
dude, and I'm letting you know that when Dylan comes on and he starts talking about flat Earth, I'm not coming on that episode.
Listen, hold up.
I'm not doing it. I'm putting my hand in the ground right now. I'm not coming on. You can have him over. You can do the show. YouTube. I'm not doing this shit.
Bro, listen, hold up.
Because he annoys the shit out of me.
No, listen, I'm gonna stop.
I'm not doing it.
I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna stop you there. What have I said? What have I been saying? Right?
Yes, it's like a fucking golf ball with divots.
No, I'm not even talking about that. It's all a puzzle, right? Now, yes, some of the flat Earth stuff. Okay, I'll give it that. But there's tidbits in that, little nuggets in that point to other things. You know what I mean? So you can't just exclude something because you're not into it. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't do that, because if you do that, like I said, you're not getting the full story. All right. Now, let's branch into this for
I
2 minutes.
I believe more in Hollow Earth than I do flat Earth.
Well, let's branch into this for half a minute or so. All right. So I'm going outside of the whole Earth thing, and I'm looking at I don't know if you guys ever saw the like maps that they claim is what the Earth really looks like, and it has like the land of the giants here and like the fucking custodian lands here and stuff. I had borrowed a book from a friend that had one of these maps on it. Now, I'm looking at it this way. I'm not saying I believe Earth's flat. I'm looking at the whole map thing from a perspective. They say these things are here, right? I'm now talking about UAPs. That the majority of them are what? Transmedian objects, meaning they can go sky, they can go in the sky, they can go in water, traverse whatever, right? Now, the theory in the flat Earth thing is that there are other realms surrounding us, right? And they're laid out just like us, but there's other beings in these realms. Now, like I said, you can't just dismiss this, because they say these UAPs are coming from underneath. A lot of them are coming from in the ocean, right? What did they say? What did Fox News just say? 4 types of beings: humans, reptilians, grays, and insectoids. Right? That's what they just said. That's what the mainstream media is talking about now, and they say that these things are coming from underneath the water. If you're looking at it, if you're looking at that map, it does leave a little nugget there saying these things could be traversing through the water from these other fucking spots that are supposedly in the flat Earth layout. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They might be able to, with the technology they have, they might be able to break whatever the fuck it is, or transverse over to say here. Not saying that the shit is, it is what it is, but it you can't dismiss it. When they say these things traverse through, they say these things traverse the water, and then you look at this map and it's like, oh, they say that the land of custodians are here, the reptilian lands are here, and the lands of Olympus here. Where do you think all these fucking god stories of these old gods came from? They might have been beings that are coming from these other spots. And it might not be other spots. It might be interdimensional, like they've also mentioned before. Because dimension one here, the next dimension that contains a bunch of fucking reptilians are right here, and a bunch of dimension that contains a bunch of insectoids are right here. We don't know. They're not telling us the truth about any of this shit. All, like I said before, and I'll say it again, all we can do is speculate about this shit. We're never going to get the full truth. But like I said, you can't dismiss anything unless it's a flat out fucking lie. And we know, you guys know what the fuck, what your lies are. So you can't dismiss any of this shit. What's Soul saying? You have to take it with a grain of salt.
Yep. Take it and file it.
Like I said, I don't subscribe to flat Earth. I subscribe to more of a golf ball theory. And we're in a little divot. And these another group of beings might be in another divot. That I don't know. That seems more plausible to me. Chuck said I'm with Bass on flat earthers. We question, why did we fly north to fly south? We kept LAX. I think you type in a little too fast there, G Music. We left LAX, flew to Fairbanks, Alaska. Then we flew south to Tokyo. How did we do that shit? It's because it's shorter to fly north. It makes no sense, the shit that they do. Like I said, you can't dismiss any of it. It makes no sense. Like, why all right. So if it just some of the flight patterns of planes makes no sense. Why would you go here, right? Just go here and then here. But on like the model that they talk about, that shit's like a straight. It's a really weird fucking thing. I don't know. Just saying, you can't dismiss it. And with all the lies and shit we've been told about our actual reality anyway, who's to tell?
What's the robot sounding voice?
It's Bass.
Oh.
But like, didn't they release CIA documents saying that we live in a hologram? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they did. So, like I said, you can't dismiss any of this shit. We're not being told any of it. So all you can do is take it, put that little nugget back here, put that little nugget in the back of your brain, and then keep it there until something else comes that coincides with that. Oh, my blue lights is going dim. Hold on a second. Oh, do you guys like the red? Hold on. One second. Hold on. Fix my shit. There we go. Right as rain. Fucking soil. All right, here we go.
Now your mic looks like a lava lamp.
Dude, and you know what? My I meant to tell Bass this shit. My Yeti blackout works again. It was the wire. I took this wire and plugged it into the blackout, and the blackout turned right on.
Dude, I told you it was the wire. You gotta.
But
I told you it was the wire.
I like this.
So I'm still using my Yeti blackout too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a good mic.
Hold on, hear me out. I kind of want to cheat a little bit into one of these TikTok mics with the lights on it and just make it look good. But I'm like, dude, my Yeti's been going strong for a long time. I still got my first Yeti, not the other Yeti.
I've had this one for like a year or so, right? So I saw a few people like that do like YouTube that do commentary and shit on TikTok, and they had these things. It's what the Hyper X something. I was like, all right. So one day I was like strolling through Walmart, and I always look around and shit, because you never know what you're gonna see on clearance. You never know. I saw this shit. I was like, oh, that's all right. Pretty nice. Plug and play. USB powered. Lights up. It's got a stand. So yeah, how much is it? She was like, what? The tax came up to like $42. It's normally like $120 microphone, something like that. I was like, oh yeah, I'll take that. I like it because my favorite. If you guys couldn't tell, if you guys can't, my favorite color is red. Hence the red lighting, and it glows red. And then, not to mention my keyboard. My keyboard goes red when people talk.
It varies, bro. I remember those fucking bright lime green, neon green shorts I had that I used to wear for swimming and basketball. I used to hate them shits. I think that's where my love for lime green went. All right, hold on. I'm gonna turn my mic off because I have to crush one of these pills and I want to smash my guts.
All right, so the Earth has to be larger than what we're told. If not, how does Japan find thousands of new islands?
Yes.
Like I said, I think because. All right, explain. All right, so we'll put it this way: how many quote unquote astronauts have there been in the last fucking 15 to 20 years?
Old man.
Since the advent. All right, I'll get even more specific with this question for you guys in chat. Since the advent of cell phones with high definition cameras, right? How many astronauts have been there? How many astronauts have been in space? I'm getting dozens. I'm just gonna say dozens. Right. So, out of all of these astronauts that quote unquote that are streaming video from the ISS, from the space shuttle, from fucking whatever Bezos did, the recent mission that they did around the moon, which was complete bullshit. But all of these people with access to these high definition cameras, cell phones, can't take the phone and can't take the shit and point that camera directly out the window of whatever they're in and give us a legitimate photo or shot of the Earth. Why is every image? Ash, you have to mute yourself.
I've been doing the last day.
All right, so why is it that they haven't given us any images, any HD images like that? Why is it that every image seems to be fucking CGI that comes out of NASA? Actually,
Yeah, that's true.
and then recently this dude walked up on the recent astronauts and was like, "Yo, why are you guys lying about going to the moon?" And the dude just looked at him like, because we're all hip to the fucking game. Two of these quote unquote astronauts have film credits. One dude was in fucking Fallout this first season, the black guy. And then the woman, she has a film credit in that Tom Hardy Mad Max movie. Why have they not given us a HD camera shot of just here? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this camera right here and I'm going to put it up to the fucking glass so you guys can see what's out there. Nobody's done that. Make it make sense. They're lying about something. Just saying. And then the whole why we haven't been back. We don't have the technology to bring us back to. Get the fuck out of here. There's more technology in this cell phone right here than there was on that fucking bottle rocket they sent those astronauts to the moon. And we haven't been able to send them back since what, the 60s? Get the fuck out of here. They think we're all stupid. It's filmed in Hollywood. It's filmed in sound. All that shit's filmed in sound stages and deep water tanks. The real question is, why? So I'm going to lay this one out for you guys. I want you guys to answer this one for me. The real question is, why lie? And why lie for so long? Now,
got to keep the money rolling in somehow or another.
Well, check this out. In the early editions in like the 1940 something editions of the encyclopedia, if you go in there and look at them, they talk about the Earth being flat. They talk about fucking there being a dome and everything like that. Just saying. You can't discard any of this shit. And I'll give you a subject to look up. Sky ice. One of the weirdest fucking things I've ever looked up. But like I said, they're lying about something. So let's backtrack to the 60s. Right? Backtrack to the Apollo missions. I know there was the space race going on, right? So the question is, all right, it's not a question. We all know what they were doing alongside the space program. We all know what they were doing on the side of NASA. They were developing the secret space program. They were working out the kinks on how to build their own man-made alien reproduction vehicles. Right? So that's what they were doing alongside NASA. So while they were doing that in secret, there was also the Cold War going on with the Russians in this quote unquote space race. So the United States had to save face. Right. So what did they do? They went and got one of the hottest directors in Hollywood, Stanley Kubrick, who, quote unquote, on his deathbed, quote unquote, admitted to faking the fucking landing Okay. And then you see, now when you look at it now, you can see all the evidence for it. None of it lines up. None of it. The boots that were supposedly on the astronaut are not the same boot prints that were on the moon, on the lunar surface. That's one. Two, it was Neil Armstrong was the first person on the moon, right? First person to step foot on the moon.
Oh please let me do this. Please let me do this.
You want to say it? You want to say it? You want to burst your bubble? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna play the audio from your goofy uncle.
All right. Well, one second. So Neil Armstrong was the first person to step foot on the moon. Right.
Give me 1 second with that, because now there is a conspiracy theory out there that the guys that escaped from Alcatraz was Buzz Aldrin and the original guys who stepped on the moon.
I heard that.
Did you see that shit?
I heard that. That's bugged out.
And also another one is that Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber, worked for the FBI, and they have photos like this shit is wild.
There's apparently pictures of him at that first Trump assassination. But
I'm just saying sometimes you have to point out shit that's right and obvious.
All right. So now hear me out on this. Now check this out. Neil Armstrong's the first person to step foot on the moon, right? Who the fuck recorded him stepping out on the moon?
Yes.
Exactly.
Who the fuck was there? Who the fuck put the cameras there? How were they able to launch off the moon with no infrastructure? Please, can we play this goofy uncle shit?
Who was there? Because he obviously wasn't the first person on step foot on the lunar surface. And there, from what I'm told and what I've read and looked at, there were no cameras on that shit that would have put that angle on him stepping down. And the other guy was up in the pod in space. So who filmed Neil Armstrong stepping out onto the moon, quote unquote, saying one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind?
Not only that, how'd they get the damn Moonlander, the little truck they run around on? How'd it get there?
The moon rover, because it was already there. I believe all that shit was ruse, and the hold on. All right, hold on. I gotta fix my glasses real quick.
Yeah, Mr. G, that's the dark web, and then that's the dark web, and then there's another one after that.
All right, so I believe that all that shit was a ruse. There's no way that any country on this planet had the technology to get up to the moon at that time. But what I do believe happened is when we sent that I don't even want to say a missile. They sent some shit up to the moon and it pinged back. I do believe that. I do believe that was real. But
they said it was one of the rocket boosters. They had set seismic graphs on the lunar surface, and when they lifted off, they dropped one of the lunar boosters back down onto the surface, and the moon pinged hollow for hours. That's what they say. That type of stuff, I believe. I believe the secret space program has been up on the moon. I don't think Buzz Aldrin and all of them went up there, because when they get asked about the shit, they get visibly sick.
Dude, Buzz Aldrin punched the dude in the face.
They get visibly sick. Yeah, Buzz Aldrin punched the dude in the face. Who was it? Another one of them dudes threatened. I want to get it accurate. They were doing an interview in the man's house, and he brought up the whole like bubble island. The interviewer guy brought up the whole bubble islands and actually got to swear on a Bible that he actually went up there. I think it was Edgar Mitchell he was talking to, and Edgar Mitchell kicked the dude. The dude kicked him out of the house, and then you could hear in the audio the guy's son. He's like, "Yo, you want to call the CIA and have them whacked?" Like, these should. I don't know, just saying. Why
Think about what just recently. Hold on. All right. But think about what just recently happened, right?
Yeah.
Who just was that? The CIA that invaded a agency and took a bunch of files that they weren't supposed to take about UFO and aliens and shit like that?
Hold on. No, listen. They went in. The CIA went into
and
the
they're
office of
not supposed to operate
official
on American ground.
I don't know if you guys heard this shit. I posted it. The Central Intelligence Agency officers went into the office of the official office of the Department of Naval Intelligence, ODNI, whatever the hell that stands for, and took files that dealt with the JFK assassination and MK Ultra, and some UFO files. Yeah, Tulsi Gabbard's office. What?
Yeah, DNI, the Department of National Intelligence.
Like what? That's what we're living in, people. The CIA went and took documents.
And they're not supposed to be operating on.
They're like, nah, fuck that. You guys can't have this stuff. We need that back. You know, like it's crazy.
Thing is, who gave the CIA the authority to do that to the Navy?
Nobody.
Exactly.
Listen,
the CIA is not supposed to operate on United States grounds like that. They're an overseas organization.
So, the lead representative, what the hell is her name? Luna. So her and Burchert, whatever. I forgot exactly what his name is, but they've both said like requests that they've put in haven't been blocked by the intelligence council. They've been blocked by the intelligence community. Like the motherfuckers that work in the agencies. They're like, no, we're not giving you this stuff. No, we're like, what? You can't say that. But then again, we all know there's been another level operating in this country for quite some time.
Dude, have you seen the videos that's been going on with
hold up. What? Tulsi, are you serious, Arlene? I gotta look that up. Tulsi's husband all of a sudden got a rare form of cancer and she resigned today.
Dude, you see what happened to Kyle Busch? I'm not saying it's connected, but he went down fast.
What did White Jazz?
Did you see the
either they went and faked it?
Crap, I can't think of his name. The other race car driver.
Or they didn't go to real.
Jay, Simon was talking to Walcott. You say Walcott?
The other race car driver is talking about it, and he said if you listen to Kyle's last race, he called for a doctor to come bring him a shot. So he was already going through some shit.
Yeah, I seen it earlier. They were talking about
I can't think of the race car driver's name.
Like I've had that shit, pneumonia and sepsis. Thank God I made it out of that shit, but that shit will take you out immediately. Depending on how bad you. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, they're not. Dude, I heard that it was like around it was either last week or the week before where that whole CIA came in and they took all those and they told them like, yo, listen, with everything you took out of this office, you better bring it back.
You got 24 hours, bring it back.
you better bring it back, and it better not be redacted. Everything better be in line the way you took it out of this office, because technically the CIA is not supposed to operate on U.S. soil.
That's why they have the CIFA, Central Intelligence Field Office. Not a lot of people know about that. Kyle Bush. Yeah. So yeah, the CIA
Yeah, but you're not supposed to go, even so, you're not supposed to go in there and snatch anything from the ANI.
Especially means getting in the damn office and nobody said anything, or even like stopped them.
Or you're right. You got a bunch of chumps sitting at the door. Like, yo, okay. Last couple of fake. Who? All right. Hear me out on this. Who's even to say that these guys worked for our CIA? They might have just came in and flashed a couple of fake badges. That shit is more than capable nowadays. And they just grabbed the information and ran. Because there has been no updates about that shit since it happened.
Yeah, have they returned? There was no info about if they returned them or not?
I've seen nothing. And dude, in the morning I freaking scroll through TikTok. I got all that shit in my FYP. Now that I mention it right now, it's probably going to change in the morning. But all that shit is in my FYP, and I haven't seen anything about that. Nothing.
Huh. Sorry. Well, I think we're gonna end this one for tonight. We're going to Bash. You want to do one Monday night? Bash.
It depends on what time. Because, dude, I get out of work at 3:00, and I plan on being on the lake fishing by like 3:30, 3:45.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we will be back in like a day or two, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you again for joining us on the season premiere of An Impromptu Truth. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed vibing out to the music. There will be a lot more of that to come. If you want G Music, send me. You got a Facebook message? Sending me your phone number so I can send you the link to those songs. What else is there? No, well, no, really. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Stay safe out there. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you to all the ladies and gentlemen who have served this country and lost their lives. We honor you. Thank you. Appreciate you. And I guess we'll just see you on the next one, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't changed the outro music yet, but I'll get to it. All right. You guys are going to say bye or what? Fuck, clamming up.
Have a good night. Not have a good night, man. Dude, I'm looking at the tuna fish sandwich, bro. I'm fucking starving. I haven't eaten anything all day.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night.